because y'all was the most important group at that label at that time, because you got to remember Dre had left. And they was over there doing their thing. When, Death Row came, they was smashing. You know what I mean? They was smashing. Everything they was dropping was solid, right? And he dropped y'all. And y'all was that Megaton bomb. It was like,
yeah, that For the Love of Money was killer.
You know what I'm saying? When that was like, I was like this. And I was around here cheesing like a motherfucker. Every time a Cleveland nigga do something good,
nigga.
I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas see. Don't start trying to bite the homie swag either, nigga. And they from the motherfucking part section of the town I'm from too, nigga. It's home.
You was watching Drew Carey, man. Stop playing.
I fuck with Drew Carey. Shout out to the homie Drew Carey, Cleveland nigga, another Cleveland nigga.
Carey on the east side too.
Hell yeah.
He just downtown.
Hell yeah. Me and Drew Carey used to hustle together. Drew Carey had a sack.
Probably
Call that nigga, tell him to put you on The Price Is Right there, nigga. Shit, you trying to get on, get some prizes.
Shit. Drew Carey sold me my first zone. Let me stop. He fronted me my first zone. You know what I mean? But man, you know what, dog? The thing is, when y'all came out, man, the thing I like too is that y'all didn't get too heavily invested in it was all about music. Because at that time, Ruthless was firing back with music, but when Easy did drop his shit, it was impactful.
I know, we and I can speak on, like, even coming from the West Coast, we banged some bone. Even like the Thuggish Ruggish, man, we banged all y'all shit from the beginning. So it was just different.
It was different.
Saying, as far as hip hop was concerned, you had an East Coast shit, and then the West Coast, we had our shit, but it was something different, man.
And I'm gonna tell you something. And no offense, cause some of y'all niggas are my homies, but when something new comes, here come the slew of poor man imitations. It was like a bunch of fake bone groups that came out after that, man. Everybody just thought it was about, and we was so cold. Some of them dudes was just mumbling. They didn't have the cadency right, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't incorporating the melodies and stuff. They was just on there pretty much,
I'm glad you said that though, cause it's like, and then I really recognize the pattern of how the industry do you. You know what I mean? Like, but I recognize it watching Lil Wayne though. It's like when Lil Wayne hit, bang, that nigga blew up like by itself. Everybody had to sound like Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? But that's how they did Bone. But I was in it.
Right.
I really couldn't step out and see what was going on.
Oh, wow, it got real corny for a minute, dog.
I had to look in hindsight. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, niggas like 1,000 niggas, like every record label. Like,
man, you know, at one time,
Eazy-E died, man, everybody tried to steal Bone Thugs and Harmony from Ruthless Records. We was just loyal, you know what I mean?
Who was the one? I know it was somebody that had a check that had y'all like thinking like, man,
it was only 7 majors. I've been at every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? So they came in, they beating our door down for Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's how I got to deal with Def Jam for Flesh and Bone, because he wasn't signed in the group. You know what I mean? And then that's how I was able to parlay the Mo Thug shit at Relativity. Because they wanted that Bone Thugs and Harmony sound. You know what I mean? Like that. Now, we talking about influence and the contributions that was made to this thing we love. We number 21 on the Billboard group list, right? Fuck out of here. Everybody got their hair braided. Everybody changed their rap flow, from Mariah Carey to Busta Rhymes to name them. Everybody put a little flow. Not everybody, but most of but the what I'm trying to say is the contribution, the overall influence, the impact that we brought to the table. The whole industry tried to come behind. We had to fight the whole industry just to not be drowned out by them bringing imitators to the table.
And something y'all brought to the game, I don't know if you know this, but like I said, I study this stuff, right? Since y'all came, man, it's like the generation that's was raised off of y'all that might have been little babies and stuff. Like y'all was almost like the Curtis Mayfields that came in, right? A bunch of kids don't grow up listening to y'all. Now everybody rapping with melodies now. Everybody is rapping with a melody now. You almost can't be a rapper now. That's why it's important for rappers like Scarlett to blow up and what's the one girl, the Big Topic girl from Cleveland? Because they bring that straight edge back to it like I'm just rapping. I don't got no melodies in my stuff. But everything since then has almost been like a Bone knockoff, dog.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that was our contribution. Like, I used to be mad. I used to look at those lists like, man, they don't give us our props, but it really don't even matter no more because, you know, we know. Like, just to look, if I turn on the radio and be like, no, I had something to do, just to know, like, the way NWA and y'all influenced the game with gangster rap music. You know what I mean? That's how I feel like our melodies had a impact, like, to that degree. You know
when I hear a gang of niggas saying "Jia" on records, you get me? You feel me? I don't look at it as, damn man, all these famous ass mega motherfuckers be saying "Jia," and not one nigga will come out and say, I ain't gonna lie, first person I ever heard say that was Eiht. You know, niggas be like, oh shit, I just started saying it. You get me?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't look at it as, I just be like, you know something, I know where it started from. I mean, and if you look back and check the history from 87 on, I was, you know what I'm saying? So everybody came after that, was influenced by it. And if you was influenced by it, cool. I'm glad you use it.
We said that shit, nigga, like,
yeah.
But we knew where it came from.
Some people like, oh yeah, I know, nigga, that's MC8 all day. Yeah. And then there's some dudes who be like, I don't say nothing about it. Like, it is what it is, man.
And I don't want to sound like I'm dissing nobody, so please don't nobody take, because I think brothers do what they got to do to get opportunities. And these labels, they saw y'all was successful, so obviously it was like, we need to find us a Bone Thugs and Harmony, because I know at one time it was a prominent Southern rap label that had people on the streets looking for Bone sound-alikes.
Yeah.
I don't want to, talk about it, but it was they was literally going to the street.
People gonna copy. Yeah. They gonna copy what's popular. I want to ride what's popular. Movies do it all day. You see a nigga make a movie about Vietnam. How many movies, different companies that made movies about Vietnam or spaceships or fucking the president getting killed or whatever?
Everybody wants something that's popular, dog.
Exactly. If it works, shit, I'm gonna ride the motherfucking wave. That's how they do it. That's a fad. That's a motherfucking. That's what you call a copycat. Shit.
Gangster Chonicles, we gon' tell you how it goes. If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangster Chonicles, this is not your average show.